Let's talk about tracking meat, specifically ground beef today.
I will typically buy these packages from Wegmans, and if they have the label, makes your life so easy. But for the sake of this, let's pretend there's no label and it just gives me the nutrition facts. So I see the serving size, it says 4 ounces or 112 grams raw. Now,
The big debate is, do I measure meat raw or cooked? Personally, I just cook up the whole thing. So I don't like to measure it raw because I'm not gonna just cook meat every time I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna make it in a big batch and then I'm gonna do it. So that's how I track it. Whatever you do, just keep it consistent. So even though it says raw, I'm just gonna treat it like it's cooked.
anytime you add a food label like this, you're going to go into the app, create a custom food, and then just start plugging in the numbers it gives you. You're gonna plug in the amount of fats, the carbohydrates, the protein, and then also the fibers. Now moving on to the app, I'm gonna add food. Right underneath the search bar, there's a create custom food. That's what I press. Gonna come up with a name for it. So just ground beef, 93% lean is what that means. Then I'm gonna go put in those same numbers I just said. Protein, 23, fats, 8, carbs, 0, fiber, 0. Serving size, 112 grams. And then I'm gonna put the amount that I consume today. So 150 grams is what I want. Right there, boom. Now, pretend it's the next day. I could also look up what I just saved and put in that serving size for that day. Then when I go to actually measure it out, I'm gonna zero out my scale.
150 grams, so I'll just go into... It's not gonna be perfect because like I said, it's cooked, so that means we lost some of the water weight. So I'm probably actually having more than I said, but for something that is a lean protein, it's not gonna make the biggest deal in the world.